Very good morning to all of you. I want to especially thank the Honorable Tourism Minister from Uttarakhand, who has graced this gathering here and made it so much more meaningful. And I would like to thank also the Indian Express Group and all the other dignitaries and also the people present here at this very important gathering here this morning. And before I start, I'd just like to bring greetings from Meghalaya Tourism as well. In fact, the last event that we had was in Shillong. We had a wonderful event back then. We had tour operators, adventure enthusiasts from all over who participated in the event in Shillong. And in fact, the second edition, we are very, very happy to be part of this event as well. And I want to thank all of you that you are here. So I'll just go quickly to the presentation. I have a very short presentation, and after that I have a short video as well about Meghalaya. And in fact, this is my second visit to Dehradun. We were here, in fact, as a team from Meghalaya Tourism back in 2023. We had come at that point of time for because in Shillong we are planning to come up with a ropeway project. So in 2023 we had come to do a bit of a study here for the ropeway project. And we are very happy to tell you also that we have a long association with Uttarakhand. In fact, we did a workshop last time on the trekking trails of Meghalaya, and for that we had sent a lot of our youth who are involved in trekking and adventure-related activities to Uttarakhand for an exposure visit. And in fact, a lot of our young people from Meghalaya visit Uttarakhand often. Rishikesh for the whitewater rafting and all that. So we have a good association with Uttarakhand. Very happy for that. And I feel that we should have more interaction because we have kind of a similar activity based offerings that we have between the state of Uttarakhand and Meghalaya. So it will bode well for us if we have a lot of learnings together as well. So moving on, I'll just move to the presentation. Just a brief about what Meghalaya is all about, what our offerings are. I won't take too much time on this. This is just the contribution of the GSDP and the footfall that we have. We are almost touching 20 lakh arrivals in Meghalaya as of now. And in fact, the brief that we have about Meghalaya is, we have one of the cleanest rivers. I know you must have heard about it. The Prime Minister also has talked about that river in his Man Ki Baat address. So that is one of the, we also have the cleanest village also. So these are the offerings that we have in Meghalaya. And in fact, this has been possible only because of the initiative and the, of the community. The community have come together and worked together with the government, with the tourism department, and has made this possible. Of course, I still remember that when COVID struck, it was a huge impact in the entire world, and in fact, Meghalaya was also one of the states who felt, the impact of the COVID. And during that time, we had come together as a department with the community as well. We had thought, since everything was closed down, we thought, let us sit together and brainstorm what we can do, because we knew that tourism would pick up again after COVID and all that. So when tourism picks up, what do we do then? Are we ready? And what are the steps that we should take? So based on that, we planned together with the tourism stakeholders and all that, and we came up with a revised tourism policy, which is here, the 5 core guiding principles: employment generation, technology, community participation. We are we stress a lot on community participation. So this was the outcome of the brainstorming that we had during the lockdown period. We had online meetings with stakeholders. And of course, the tourism policy also talks about the 9 thrust areas. These are the 9 thrust areas that we are, focusing on. Experiential tourism is one of them. Your tourist safety, and of course, standards. So tourist safety would be on adventure tourism and all that as well. So a brief about the, tourism policy and the SDG alignment, how we align also with the Sustainable Development Goals. And of course, the strategy, like you can see that we are, one of them is destination and product development, like procurement of adventure equipment, scuba diving, trekking and all that. So in fact, yesterday as I was traveling to Dehradun, I couldn't participate in the meeting. There was a meeting in Shillong regarding helping young entrepreneurs, because there are a lot of schemes and funding that we give to the youth, And we are coming up with a project where we will fund youth to get training in adventure-related activities, and also to help them in procuring equipment, because a lot of young entrepreneurs are there who are trained, who want to do a lot of programs in adventure-related activities. So we want to equip them by giving them equipment, by giving them the necessary training that they require. So all that we want to do under the CM Elevate program. We have tied up, in fact, to let you know that we have tied up with NIMAS in Arunachal Pradesh. Is the National Institute of Mountaineering and Adventure Sports. In fact, we are sending about 40 youth, which we have already selected. We'll be sending them for training to Arunachal Pradesh. And similarly, NIMAS will also come to Meghalaya. In fact, they are doing scuba diving and all that in that river, which I had mentioned earlier, the cleanest river. So we have scuba diving training and all that will be done there. So that's a kind of engagement we are having with NIMAS and other organizations as well. So as you can see, these are the pictures that talks about the adventure-related activities in Meghalaya, which is bungee jumping and whitewater activities there, like caving. So I'd like to talk a bit about caving as well later on. Like if you see, we have whitewater rafting that is a big draw in Meghalaya right now. A lot of people from all over the world, they come. It's an annual activity which is held every year. It's a big draw among young enthusiasts and all that. So we've just had this program just recently, about 2 or 3 months back. We had this event, and we have this annually. That's the last event that we had. We were back in 2024, and recently we had just a few months back. And of course, I wanted to talk about caving, which I said also caving is a huge draw again in Meghalaya. In fact, Meghalaya has one of the longest caves in the subcontinent. If you can see here, Krem Lightpra is the longest cave. So far about 34 kilometers has been mapped so far, so probably it'll be longer as well. So based on this, we are also from the department planning on setting up the National Caving Institute. The work on this is already in progress. We are discussing with the department, with the various agencies and all that, how we'll set up this, because we have the annual program on caving as well that is done in Meghalaya. It's called the Caving in the Abode of Clouds, which draws multiple participants, huge participation from across the world. So we have caving clubs from the UK, from the US, and all parts of the world who come and participate in caving activities in Meghalaya. So these are some of the caves, important caves. Maumlo is one under UNESCO's 100 International Union of Geological Sciences cave. It's a well-known cave. And under this, because of the importance of this cave, we also got funding from the Ministry, Government of India, to set up a caving experience center. So this will come up in the place called Cherrapunji in Saura. The work is already started there. So once this caving experiential center comes up, people will be able to visit this area, have it's a kind of a museum and learning center about caving and all that. And after that, you can go for the expedition for the caving as well. So this work is already under progress. This is under Swadesh Darshan scheme of the Government of India. And we would like to thank the ministry who are supporting us, always in our endeavor in adventure tourism. And these are some of the offerings I would like just to show you quickly. And of course, trekking, which I had mentioned earlier, we had done some work with Trek to Himalayas. We had done training for the youth and all that, so which is another big draw in Meghalaya. And of course, the other offerings you can see here, the trekking trails. We have also developed an app where people can access the app and get details about the trekking route they want to go to, in terms of bookings and learning about the trek before they go for the adventure as well. So apart from that, of course, the biking tours that we have, which is another big draw in Meghalaya. And of course, zip lining, which is there, and about multiple areas that we have. And that is the Umgot River that I was talking to you about, where the scuba diving and all that activities happens every year. And like I said, we have just tied up with NIMAS. They want to set up the training center here in Dauki. It's a place called Dauki. It's a cleanest river. The specialty about this river is that a lot of people, in fact, when they come, they say, how can scuba diving? Scuba diving is associated mainly, people think about ocean and all that. But the difference here is that it's a clean river. The kind of, the ecology of the entire area is different. So once you do, ocean diving and all that, and river diving is completely different. So this gives you a complete different experience altogether. So like that, there are some youths who are already involved here, and right now NIMAS from Arunachal Pradesh, They want to set up a center here as well for the training, and we are working with them also to help them out, and we will be, like I said, sending out youths for this training as well. So this is just a few of the offerings that I'd like to talk to you about Meghalaya. In fact, apart from that, we have huge activity across the state, which of course I will not want to mention here because that'll take some time. But if you want to know more about Meghalaya, please do visit our website. And I would also welcome all of you to visit Meghalaya as well, to get an experience about what the offerings of the state can have. And in fact, just yesterday evening when we had a quick round table discussion among all the other stakeholders, we were thinking about astro-tourism and all that, which we have started initially in a small way, but I think it could be a big draw also. I think it's happening in a big way in Uttarakhand also. I've just seen some of the work that's been done. So that is something we would like to also have. I think that'll be a good initiative. I think we can learn what Uttarakhand has done in that field also. Probably we can have cross-learnings across this as well. So thank you. I'll just stop that. And in fact, after that, I just have a short video. So just experience that video, so it'll give you a glimpse of what Meghalaya is all about. And I would like to thank all of you again, once again, for having come here for this program. And we in for Meghalaya Tourism, we are very happy to be part of this event with Indian Express and with all of you. And I would like to thank the Honorable Tourism Minister again for having graced this occasion with us and for having come here with his presence. And also, I would like to thank the Chief Minister also, I believe will be here later. And I would like to thank the Uttarakhand government for having given their wholehearted participation to this event, and all other stakeholders, officials from Uttarakhand government. I would like to thank all of them, and greetings again from Meghalaya Tourism to all of you. Please enjoy the video, and thank you once again.